Hello everybody. Okay, so this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I got that smoky black eye. Now I realize that sounds weird, like I got a black eye. But yeah, I did this look. I'll insert it somewhere here. So yeah, I did this look and posted pictures on Instagram, and I got, a few people, more than usual, DMing me and commenting saying that they liked it, that, their black smoky eyes always turn out to be a mess, which I totally sympathize with because usually I'm one of those people who makes a mess with black eyeshadows. So I wanted to demo exactly what I did, the exact technique and everything that I used, because I'm really excited with how that look came out. It was one of those looks that I did, and then like at the end of the night I didn't want to take off my makeup because it still looked so good and I didn't want to take off my makeup. And I don't know, I got excited about it because I haven't felt that excited about a look I've created in a really long time. So the shades that we're going to be going into, this is the Tati Textured Neutrals palette. I used every single one of these top row shades in that look. And then I also used some of the Soothe shades. I used the matte and I used the sequin. And then I used the matte and the sequin and the metallic of Aura as like highlights. So I'll show you exactly what I did. I'm going to be working off the palette, but I'm not going to hold the palette because I think I'll end up blocking my face with it. So, first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Painterly MAC paint pot. Now I would definitely suggest, at least for the technique that I'm going to be doing, I would definitely suggest using a cream eyeshadow like this, that is close to your skin tone. The other one that I have is soft ochre, and it's a little more yellow toned. So that one will work for my skin tone as well. But for this look, I want to keep it more neutral, not too warm. So I'm using Painterly, which is a little more on the pink side. I'm putting that up into my crease and all over my lid. You can maybe pull this off with concealer, as long as the concealer isn't too wet and also doesn't set too quickly, because you want something to be kind of wet and not too sticky, but like, tacky enough to where the next shadow that I'm going to put in is going to stick. All right, now, man, I should have really cleaned my brushes, huh? Before doing this. That's okay. I've got a wipe here. I'm just gonna run the excess off of my brushes. Because I don't think I've done a lot in between with the same brushes, but just to be on the safe side, I think we're good now. Okay, I'm taking my blending brush, okay, and I'm dipping it into Soothe Sequin. Now I am dipping it in just ever so slightly, just like a little dunk and pat in there. I'm not tapping off the excess because I want to keep that glitter that's in this shade. And I'm just going through my crease. Like I said, there is glitter in this shade, but it sticks really well when you put it on top of a paint pot or a cream eyeshadow like that. I don't think it will stick as well to a regular primer. And I don't know about a concealer. It would just maybe depend on the concealer you're using. But I'm putting this sort of high in my crease, just in that transition area. I put another little dunk, and I'm bringing it up a little higher in that transition. There we go. I'll do the same thing to the other eye. Just back and forth. And this is one of my favorite shades. You see that? Oh, I don't know if my lights are too bright for that sparkle. Oh, I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but in person it picks up so well. Now again, just another little small dunk. This is not a shade you want to swirl around in. Just a tiny little dunk is all you need. Again, going high in that transition shade, that transition area. There you go. That's it so far. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some of those black shades. This is the memory row of the Tati palette. I'm gonna take my ring finger. It's the same one that I used to put on that paint pot. I'm gonna swirl it now in that metallic black shade. Get a good amount on my finger. Now, I'm gonna be very careful where I place this. I'm not gonna place it too far in. I'm not gonna place it too far out. Just right on the center. Again, I'm not going into my crease either. I'm just sort of patting and pulling to pack that on. Just like that. And that's it. Do the other eye. Pat and pull. Just like that. Okay, so that's it for now. Just leaving it like that, looking kind of rough, but it's okay. You just want it to stay there for now. Now, I'm going in. Hold your breath, folks. I'm going in with the Sequin Memory shade. That's the Sequin Black in the palette. And I'm going in with this, the Vintage Company Step 1 for the Money. That is the brush I'm using. That's the Vintage Company is the brand, and then Step 1 for the Money is the style of brush. I don't know. It's like a round tipped shader brush. And the reason why this works so well for what I'm going to do is it fits right there in your crease. You can pack down the color, but you can also kind of move it around in your crease. So these sequin shades are very, very pigmented, okay? And they're kind of loosely packed. So what I'm going to do is I dipped my brush in it a couple times. Now, I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and just spritz it a couple times. Because, again, it has that glitter in it, and I don't want that glitter to be all over my face. I want it to stay on my eyes. So, also, this will eliminate some of the pigment fallout you might have. So far, so good. You can, do your eyes first or put down powder or whatever. I did not do it last time, so I didn't do it this time. But if you're afraid of fallout, just do your eyes first or whatever, or bake and put powder underneath if that's what you like to do. Whatever you like to do. But okay, now I have that on there, sprayed with Fix Plus. I'm going to start on this outer corner and then work my way in. Just along the line, the top of where I have that other metallic, like grayish black color. I'm just going to pat, and I'm going to overlap a little bit here on the edge, patting it down. And then I'm going to work my way across. Kind of tilting my head back a little bit so I can see my crease, because obviously when I look straight on, you can't see my crease as much. So, tilting my head back. and then patting that color in. I'm not really dragging it. I'm just being easy with it while I have a lot still on the brush. Bringing it in, not all the way to the corner. I'm stopping before I get like right into the corner. Now I'm gonna blend very softly a little bit. And there we go. That's it for now. I'm gonna dunk back in there. Again, spray my brush. And we're gonna go on the other side. Just patting it on that corner, overlapping a little bit. And then slowly working that around the edge and in my crease. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a tiny bit more. This time I'm tapping it off just to go right in there. And blend it a tiny bit higher just to get rid of that. Again, I'm tapping it off this time. See, like this time I laid down the color and then this time I blended it. So now that this time I tapped it off and I'm just doing very small little strokes on that edge just to blend it a little bit more. Now I'm pretty much going with my natural eye shape. I am not winging out this or making a sharp line. I'm just sticking with my natural eye shape. That's all I'm doing. So there we go. I think I've got it blended about enough. Now I'm gonna take my finger and go back into that metallic shade again. I like to kind of blow off some excess if there's any like chunky excess on my finger. And I'm gonna go in again on my lid and kind of overlap a little bit where I put that black. And I don't want to bring this up, this metallic shade, I don't want to bring it up any farther than that black. I want to keep it, you know, just on my lid below where that black is, but below where that, you know, sequin shade is, but kind of overlapping it a little bit. There we go. Now we're gonna go into the glitter. Or wait, actually first I'm gonna go into like the highlight shades, which are the Aura row. Okay, so for highlights, I'm going to go in with just like a little flat brush. I'm gonna go into the metallic Aura first and go right here in this inner corner. Right there. Kind of blending it right there and bringing it down. And this is with the Metallic Aura shade. So pretty. Now I'm also going to dip really lightly into the Sequin Aura. And I'm going to kind of pack that on top as well. Just to get some of that shimmer in there. It's so pretty. There we go. And I've got to kind of smooth that out right there. That's okay. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go back into the metallic, highlight my brow bone a little bit with that shade. Metallic Aura again. And there we go. And yeah, still think I look pretty okay. So far as fallout goes, it's pretty minimal. A little bit right there, but that's okay. Now, okay, we're gonna go into the glitter. Now, taking my finger, swirling it ever so slightly, like that's all I need. That might even be a little too much. I'm gonna take off a little bit of that onto a tissue, a little bit less. And I'm going to just lightly do this. Tap and pull away. There you go. Oh, so pretty. Like, you see the difference between like the side with glitter versus the side without? Like, it just makes such a difference. I mean, it's pretty as is, but like amping it up. Amping it up with these glitters never seems to fail. It's just so pretty. Okay, so there's the glitter. Now, where I usually make my mistake is I'll go in with like a pencil brush or a detailing brush or something, and I will smoke out my bottom lash line with one of those black colors, or even with like a darker brown. I didn't do that with this look because I didn't want to have raccoon eyes. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have raccoon eyes and that I kept it, you know, nice and glam, but also kind of soft looking. And that's how I feel. That's what I feel like I achieved with this look. I feel like I achieved a super glam look, but that also was kind of soft looking. So, what I did is all I did on the lower lash line is this same shade that I have here in the transition, but I used the matte version of it. It's the shade Soothe. Instead of using the sequin, though, on the bottom lash line, I used just the matte. So, cleaning off my brush, my pencil brush, cleaning it off, so that way I can go into that shade with it. There we go. Now I'm going into the matte Soothe. Tapping off the excess. And I'm going to put this on my lower lashes. This and only this. Well, besides mascara. Now, like I said, I'm kind of just going with my natural eye shape. I'm not trying to wing this out or connect the two shades or anything like that. I'm just sort of, you know, just putting something on that lower lash line, but it still looks pretty natural because it's not that dark of a shade. So, like I said, I was real tempted to put a black on my lower lash line. But don't do it. just a little bit of something down there in a shade that's like more close to your skin tone. I think if you're maybe darker complected than I am, the shade Ritual might work for this, since it might be closer to your skin tone. So choose one or the other. Soothe if you're lighter complected. If you're a little darker complected, maybe Ritual might work to put on the lower lash line. Instead of using the black. But there we go. And then I put on some mascara and that's it. But yeah. This is the look. I'm gonna pop on some mascara. I have on a little bit, but not that much. We're gonna bump it up a little bit with some extra mascara. Of course, this is the kind of look that if you wear falsies, girl, put on your falsies with this look. But if you don't wear falsies like me, then of course, skip them. Just load up on one of your fave mascaras. Load it up, load it up. Now I chose this like pinky nude lip, but of course for the holidays, if you're wearing this for the holidays, a red lip would look really pretty, or like a berry toned lip if you're going for more dramatic, you know, holiday or night out kind of a thing. I kept it still kind of soft by using a nude lip. But like I said, you can sort of do with it what you will. And change it up to meet, you know, your occasion or your style. There we go. That's it. I hope this was helpful to somebody. To whoever, you know, whoever watches this, I hope this is helpful to you. I hope I had some sort of tips in there that will be helpful to you to help me make those black smoky eyeshadows work for you. But yeah, I really like this look. I think it turned out just as good this time. So I'm going to take some more pictures. I'm excited about it. And I'm excited to be doing like a longer video. I haven't done a longer like tutorial style video in quite a while. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Give me a like on Instagram or follow if you're not following me on Instagram. Steffi Cross on Instagram. And yeah, connect with me there. Comment down below if you would like to see the face makeup that went along with this look. Most of the comments I got were specifically about the eye makeup, so that's what I concentrated on for this. But I could do, you know, a complexion and like blush, bronzer, all that, you know, as well. Just, you know, comment down below and let me know. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Happy holidays. Bye.